What up, guys? Welcome back to my domain. Did some training and now gonna go hit the gym, spend some time with the kids, and then the wife and I are gonna go and check out some UFC fights, a big UFC fight tonight. But we're not going to it, that's soon enough, right? Jet set to Vegas, go and catch a UFC fight, but no, we're just gonna go watch them, spend some time together. So a lot of people that I talk to, when I make a connection with them, I always say, like, my biggest thing is I'm 100% genuine. I can only give you who I am at all times. I'm just gonna be honest and be genuine. But where I think a lot of people miss out, especially I don't know if it's today's society or just the way that we're raised or whatever it may be, it's all kind of an excuse to me, because you're the master of your own domain, right? You decide what you do, who you are, who you become, all that stuff. But I believe in life, in relationships, in business, and in everything you do, you have to allow yourself to be somewhat vulnerable, you know, and it becomes a scary topic for a lot of people to think about, and a lot of people to cross over into that boundary of what they do or what they're willing to let people in. But here's what I found is that if you listen to a lot of these successful people, right, and you read autobiographies about people or you watch movies about people, they let you in on like the darkest things they went through, in a lot of stuff that they went through. Even if you look at it from the perspective of, let's take a couple movies where it's from like the entertainment industry, whether it be 8 Mile or Straight Outta Compton, where they talk about like the sad things they went through, like Dre losing his brother, or, you know, Easy dying from AIDS, whatever it may be. That's an extremely vulnerable point of their life, or like an 8 Mile. And I know it's kind of based loosely around the life of Eminem, whatever, but even in his music, how he kind of lets you in, that's what I think is the draw of a person like that. But what I ended up finding is that I've never really been afraid to be vulnerable in my life and like kind of open the door. Here's who I am. Here's what I do. You know, here's where I've come from. All that different type of stuff. Because I take the 8 Mile approach, where it's I always tell people this, in the third round of that final battle in 8 Mile, right? Eminem literally just goes in and tells him, or B-Rabbit in the movie goes in and tells him everything that they could potentially use against him, because then what do they have to use against him anymore? He's already said everything. So I've kind of approached life and business and relationships the same way. Like, if I tell you everything about me, everything, right? What do you have to use against me? But here's the thing, is I'm not ashamed of who I am. Like, every adversity, every problem, every issue I've ever overcome has made me who I am today. Like, part of who you are right now, this moment, when you're watching this, the person that you are who you are because of what you've been through. Had you not been through what you've been through, you wouldn't be who you are. And if you feel blessed to be at the point that you're at in your life, then appreciate that process, appreciate the journey, even the shitty things, right? So, but you have to allow yourself to be vulnerable. And I'll tell you this, in the business people that I work with, I never hear them say, I don't really trust people. Because myself, when I hear somebody say that they don't trust people, I hear them saying, I am untrustworthy. And the way that I've lived my life is, I'm going to give people enough rope to hang themselves with. I'm going to grant you trust. I'm going to believe and have faith in you. And then if you burn me, I'm just not going to work with you anymore. I'm just not going to have you be a part of my life anymore, whatever that may be. Relationships, business, life, friendship, whatever. And I think, or I know from my life, I've approached it that way, and it's worked out pretty friggin' good for me, right? And so you have to allow yourself to be vulnerable. Go share yourself with some other people. That's how I think you have the most honest relationships with people. And you have to stop being scared of who you are. Stop being scared of what you've been through, that people are going to use it against you. But you have to love you. You have to know who you are and what you want to be and what you want to do. That's when I think magic starts to happen in your life. That's when you find that love of your life. That's when you find that the business finally works. That's when you find that friendships get better. Because all the friends that I have right now, they know who I am, 110%. I know who they are. Those are the ones that work. You know, and that's the only type of friendship I want. I don't want to have to be a fake person around you for you to like me. If you can't like me for who I am, I don't care to be around you. If you can't like me in business, if I can't be who I'm going to be all the time in business, I don't want to work with you. I don't want to do business with you. It's not worth it to me to change my values or my morals or my ethics to make you feel more comfortable and make you feel better about who I am. I am who I am all the time, right? But you have to allow yourself to be vulnerable. So I'm going to share the rest of the day with you guys because I have a fun, action-packed day planned. But like I say, there's a reason why at the end of each video I say, remember, stay genuine. Because at the end of the day, you have your word and how people remember you by, right? So why not be genuine? All right, so we dumped the kids off. Now it's time for date night. You ready to make your debut or no? So we decided to, I think I already said this, make my wife kind of like, remember Inspector Gadget was Dr. Evil? Not Dr. Evil. Claw. Dr. Claw. So I'm gonna have to figure out a way that I can change her voice every time, or anytime she's on here, I had to make her speak like that. That wasn't even close to the way he sounds, by the way. I just remember this. We went to go see our first live UFC fight after I had done some executive protection for them. So we're gonna go do that. I'll give you a little bit of coverage of that. Sometimes when you get to a place late, you gotta just take what you can get. We're standing in the front door. Well, whatever. We gotta watch the fight. Bones Jones versus Daniel Cormier. Number 3, survival of the fittest. So we ended up standing in front of that place for about 10 minutes. We ended up running into some guy we had met about a week and a half prior. Invites us to his house. We end up watching the fight on a 128-inch projection screen. Life is crazy, man, when you allow it to lead you to fun places and you're willing to take the risk. Gotta love this life, man. Whatever it takes.